you add any services, once you add sports rights, once you add TV, it's just they don't need to grow anymore. They just need to take that what they have right now and monetize it, and I think that's what they're going to do. They do face some problems right now going forward with their digital revenue. They have 18% globally, and with less data, it's going to be harder to monetize that, but I think they will.
All right, we'll see you at 9:30 when the market opens. Thank you, John. Politics, let's get there quickly. Nancy Pelosi slamming the new tax proposal, which would index capital gains to inflation. So a lot of people would pay less tax on their capital gains. Here's Nancy Pelosi's response to that. Once again, Republicans have exposed the true priorities of their tax scam. Billions in tax breaks for the wealthiest at the expense of everyone else. She goes on. American families are drowning under the weight of stagnant wages, higher health costs and soaring prescription drug costs. But the GOP continues to pick their pockets to give more handouts to the wealthiest 1%, etc., etc. Joining us now, Lawrence Jones with Campus Reform. Lawrence, you heard what Nancy Pelosi had to say. Mm-hmm. What do you say?
Well, I think this just shows you where the Democratic Party is right now. It used to be a party that were capitalists. A lot of the Wall Street bankers would give to them, Goldman Sachs. But now they are going to the socialist wing of the party. Cortez, as the DNC chair has stated, is the new face of the party. She is one of the leaders now, and Nancy is trying to get in line with her instead of, leading from the front. Of course, because she doesn't want to lose those voters, so she has to appear strong on this, even though she's a capitalist herself.
But that's why
she works so much money.
She says wages are stagnating. According to the Congressional Budget Office, bean counters in Congress, wages are rising 25% faster under Mr. Trump than they were under President Obama.
Well, of course, Stuart, she's not going to give the president a win. It's kind of hard to go against the president on this economy. It's been very successful for him. This is that's why the whole Russia stuff isn't working anymore, because the president has the economy. The people love the economy.
Wait a second. You're a millennial, aren't you? Mm-hmm. You're in your 20s.
Yeah.
Right. Mid-20s, right? You're a youngster.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I know you're getting ready to bash my community, my millennial.
Certainly not.
Look, I tell you
this. The socialist message, free college, free health care, guaranteed minimum income, that is aimed at your generation.
Look, I've been telling you, at Campus Reform, we've been reporting on this for a while, that these college professors are feeding these young people all this nonsense. They don't know about all these socialist countries that have failed before. And so I keep telling Republicans, do not underestimate this socialist agenda. They may not win the next two elections, but when these young people start voting, that could be problematic.
No, Lawrence. No. I don't know. I think it was Winston Churchill who said it. If you're not a socialist by the age of 25, you've got no heart. And if you're still a socialist after 25, you've got no head. I think Churchill said that.
The problem is that now on the university's campuses, they are changing hearts and minds. And that's going to be stable, I think, as these young people grow up. America is changing. The way we teach is changing. And so, yes, at one point in time, that was true. But when you are having millennials go out into the workforce and they don't even care about business knowledge, they care about how they feel, I'm telling you, it's going to be problematic in the future.
Oh, I think you're right there, Lawrence. As a young millennial, thank you very much for joining us.
Thanks, brother. I appreciate you.
Brother, I'm honored to be your grandfather, lad. But thank you for joining.
I didn't want to call you old.
No, but you did. Thank you.
It's too late.
Now this, we have a real player who is investing in legalized pot. This is a burgeoning industry that's coming into the mainstream. A lot of money to be made, we are told. In the next hour, we're going to talk about investing in marijuana. Plus, protests in Iran. It's all about the economy there. The backdrop, President Trump says he'd meet with the Iranians, the mullahs. No conditions. We'll deal with that in a moment. In our 11 o'clock hour, we expect to see the president signing a jobs training bill. It's a big day for your money and in politics, and we're on it all.
Oh, and there's the closing bell.
I hate missing out after hours.
Not anymore. TD Ameritrade lets you trade select securities 24 hours a day, 5 days a week.
That's amazing.
It's a pretty big deal.
So I can trade all night long.
All night long.
Is that Lionel Richie?
Let's reopen the market. Mr. Ritchie, would you ring the 24/5 bell?
Sure can, Jim.
Trade 24/5 with TD Ameritrade. It's the middle of the business day. Where can you find smart insight?
Carl Icahn telling us exclusively he is very concerned. Let's take a quick look at these markets. Our economy is doing better than it's done in a long time.
The Intelligence Report with Trish Regan, only on Fox Business Network.
Not going to happen.
That's it. I'm calling Kohler about their walk-in bath.
My name is Ken. How may I help you?
Hi, I'm calling about Kohler's walk-in bath.
Excellent. Happy to help.
Huh?
Hold one moment, please. The Kohler walk-in bath features an extra wide opening and a low step-in at 3 inches, which is 25 to 60% lower than some leading competitors. The bath fills and drains quickly, while the heated seat soothes your back, neck, and shoulders. Kohler is an expert in bathing, so you can count on a deep soaking experience.
Are you seeing this?
The Kohler walk-in bath comes with fully adjustable hydrotherapy jets and our exclusive bubble massage. Everything is installed in as little as a day by a Kohler certified installer. And it's made by Kohler, America's leading plumbing brand.
We need this bath.
Yes. Yes, you do. A Kohler walk-in bath provides independence with peace of mind. Call 1-800-246-7313 to save $500 off bath walls with your walk-in bath. Or visit KohlerWalkInBath.com for more info.
Hi, I'm Joan London with A Place for Mom, the nation's largest senior living referral service. For the past 5 years, I've spoken with hundreds of families and visited senior care communities around the country. And I've got to tell you, today's senior living communities are better than ever. These days, there are amazing amenities like movie theaters, exercise rooms and swimming pools, public cafes, bars and bistros, even pet care services. And nobody understands your options like the advisors at A Place for Mom. These are local expert advisors that will partner with you to find the perfect place and determine the right level of care, whether that's just a helping hand or full-time memory care. Best of all, it's a free service. There is never any cost to you. Senior living has never been better, and there's never been an easier way to get great advice. Call today. A Place for Mom. You know your family. We know senior living. Together, we'll make the right choice.
Today, threatening a shutdown from immigration to the border wall, inside Trump's demands for funding. The National Border Patrol president has insight on the Intelligence Report. Then, all about Apple. Just before earnings come out, get a must-see preview on Countdown.
You know, there hasn't been that much movement in the price of gold, but we'd like to report it for you. Right now, we're at $12.24 per ounce. We're down $7 today. Bitcoin, it faded after a lot of publicity last year. When I went away last Friday, it was $8,000 a coin. This morning, it's $7,800. Now, this. Fox News has confirmed North Korea is expanding facilities at a missile site. The latest, please.
Well, it's very unclear, Stu, as you can imagine from satellite shots. There are some experts that say, look, this facility, which is in the northern suburbs of Pyongyang, that makes these intercontinental ballistic missiles, the ICBMs, never really slowed down the activity there. The satellite pictures show trucks coming in and out. Perhaps they're building a couple more ICBMs, the liquid-fueled missiles at this facility. Let's not forget, at the summit in Singapore between the president and Kim Jong-un, they said we're going to work towards denuclearization. What does that mean? It's all very vague. The bottom line is there are other experts say this activity has been going on non-stop. I will point out that we're worried about these ICBMs with solid rocket fuel because those are the ones we believe can reach the United States. These liquid-fueled ones cannot. Nevertheless, missile-making continues in North Korea. There's no doubt.
That's the headline, and that's the bottom
headline.
line. Oh, Ash, thank you.
Yeah.
Let's get to Iran. Anti-government protests continue over there. President Trump, though, he says he's willing to meet Iran's mullahs and Iran's president, Rouhani, with no conditions. Roll tape.
The Iran deal, it was a ridiculous deal. I do believe that they will probably end up wanting to meet, and I'm ready to meet anytime they want to. And I don't do that from strength or from weakness. I think it's an appropriate thing to do. If we could work something out that's meaningful, not the waste of paper that the other deal was, I would certainly be willing to meet.
Well, joining us now is Behnam Ben Talebou with the Foundation for Defensive Democracies. So I'll deal with the meeting in a moment, but first is this. Iran is in dire economic straits right now. We saw the demonstrations in